Hi guys, I hope you're all well and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you about being your authentic self and how being yourself is so freeing. So the other day I started my self-love masterclass. It was a taster session into the group coaching that I'm going to be doing, and I was talking about being your authentic self and how amazing it truly is. Once you start loving yourself and you start to not judge yourself anymore, you start to be your own best friend and realize, I like me. And once you get that I like me thing, you then notice that being your authentic self and being true to yourself and being honest is just so freeing. And when you haven't got to answer to anyone in terms of your personality or the things you enjoy, if you enjoy it, you enjoy it and you do it. There's no one to answer to. You're not asking for people's approval. So once we stop asking for people's approval, we become much more free and we become much more in line to our purpose, whatever that purpose may be. It may not be the same purpose as me, you may have a completely different interest, but it still aligns with your purpose because you're being authentically yourself and you want to be a doctor. The things that you'll be interested in will align you to that lifestyle, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, but I think it does. So with what I'm doing, I enjoy self-development, I enjoy spirituality, and that is my passion, and now that, is my purpose too. So I'm not holding back with family and friends, telling them that that's what I enjoy and being open and honest with that. In the past, I've had to hold myself back and kind of put a blanket over myself and not be the true me all the time, and I had to quieten down my spiritual side, I suppose. And I've been around people who would then, you wouldn't want to bring it up because they think you're weird or that what is she even doing. But I've got to the point now where I'm like, right, since I turned 30 as well, it's right, this is who I am. We are forever changing, so things adapt and change, but this is who I am and this is who I am now. This is what I like, and if you don't like it, well then it's not your life. So just think that and just don't judge yourself, because being yourself is all that matters, because we are perfect just as we are. We are perfect even with the darkness, and we are perfect with the light too. There's always room for improvement with anything. We can do more self-development, and if we want to do that self-development, do it. Stop thinking about things that are resisting it. Making excuses is just making excuses for your own life, and you're making excuses not to live the best life that you can live, because ultimately we are in control of our lives. No one else, only us. We can make the decisions to make our lives better, or we can make decisions to make them stay the same or make them worse. Every single decision in our life brings us to where we are now. Every single decision that we make today will make the future different. So it all aligns with being your authentic self, and that's why it's important to be yourself, because if you make decisions based on not being yourself, you won't align to be what you should be, if that makes sense. So you won't align to be the best you will be. You won't align to be happy, because you will be resisting the true you will be hiding the true you. But once you let that true you be free and express her or him and in the way in which you want to be expressed and want to be seen and want to be heard, then you'll feel so much more free. So ultimately you are in control of your life, and just start to do things that make you happy, because once you start doing little things that make you happy, you will start liking who you are, and liking who you are is key to self-love and self-worth. But you have to take steps in order to get there. I think if you're kind of really at a point where it's I don't even know where to start. But I just want to tell you that being your authentic self is a really great start, because you're being true to who you are. Try things to improve your life if you wish, like meditation and all that stuff. You can message me if you would like me to send you the taster masterclass so you can get a little glimpse into it, because I did film it when I had my people watching, when some of you guys were watching. But if you would like me to send that to you, send me an email. I'll leave my email address below, so you can send me an email and I'll send that to you, because then I can talk about the steps more. But today I just wanted to talk about one of them, which is being your authentic self. And within that, I really think it's good to be your own biggest fan. So not in like, we've got to get over the bit of thinking, oh god, people think that I love myself. So what? You need to love yourself. You've got to love yourself first. It's like, how many times are we told that we have to put the oxygen mask on our child's face before we put it on ours? Not that I have a child, but you know, in those, you know, that quote is always said, like, on a plane, you know, that is what we're told when we're on an aeroplane. Like, we have to take responsibility for ourselves first before we can help someone else. So there's that. Where else I've run in with that? God, I just do these videos so free flowing that everything just channels through. So being your own biggest fan is not a bad thing, and loving yourself is not a bad thing. It's actually a great thing. Self-love is actually the most unselfish thing, because the more love that you give yourself, the more love that you can give others too. The happier you'll be, the more radiant you'll be, the vibes off you will be so much better. The energy and the love and the happiness will radiate from you, and you'll glow and you'll shine, and people will be drawn to you, and you can give more to them. So being your authentic self, it's all part of self-love, and it's so important. So what I think is a good thing to do when you're thinking, oh, but I don't like myself, write down all the things you do like about yourself. Stop with the negative thoughts. Stop with the self-limiting beliefs of yourself. Stop with the things that you don't like. Start thinking of the things you do like, because no matter what, there will be stuff that you do like about yourself. Because, you know, we think it's bad to like ourselves, but it's not. It's amazing to love ourselves and to even like ourselves, to want to be our own friend. So I actually thought the other day, oh, I would like if I wasn't me, I would be friends with me. And I think that's a great indicator when you're on the right track of self-love, because if you want to be around you, then other people will too. At the end of the day, we have a soul and we have soul purposes, and to love ourselves no matter what is so important. We judge far too quickly, we judge ourselves far too quickly, but we need to stop judging, and we need to start seeing things as a lesson and instead of a judgment. So we may do something in the past that we think, oh, I shouldn't have done that, I made such a bad choice and such a bad decision. Well, what you can do with that is then you can take a new path. You can think, well, I keep getting this lesson, so I need to change it. If I keep doing the same things, I'm going to keep getting the same lesson. If I keep getting into toxic relationships, the next relationship and then the next relationship, the outcome is going to be the same. So we need to change up the story and mix it up, and, you know, add something else into our lives to create a new one. We can create our own reality. We are the master of it, and we just need to understand that and take in small steps each day towards creating a new reality is everything. So I wanted to talk about being your authentic self, but I kind of went on a tangent there. But honestly, when you are just yourself, it's just easier. Life is easier because you haven't got there's nothing to be ashamed of. You are just you, and if people like you as you, then they're great and they should be in your life. If people don't seem to like you for your true self, then they shouldn't be in your life anyway, because why would you want to hide who you really are? It's taken me a lot of years, I suppose, to get exactly to that point where I'm just like, I'm good with who I am, I'm confident in who I am, I like me. So it does, you know, it takes a while, but I'm just inviting you to try to just be yourself. Obviously we have to socially be like able to be in different situations and not just be, you know, we all have different sides to us, and we use the different sides in different ways, in professional life, in social life. That's different. I'm not saying like just be just your social pie girl life or something like that, but just be true to yourself, and like if you feel a certain way about something, let that be known and don't hold back. Like, we know when it's time to say things, but if we're holding it in, we hold it in and then it festers and then it ends up exploding. So we need to just let things come out naturally, and when it feels right, if everything's from the highest good, then it's perfectly fine to say those things and to live those things and to have those hobbies that you've always wanted to have. Like, why are you not doing the things that you love? We have one life as this person. Like, live it. Stop holding back and stop thinking that I can't do it at this point. There's never a right time for anything. And that has reminded me, I need to email about my Spanish lessons, because I've paid for them, but I've been like, I haven't got enough time. You know what? This is my reminder that I have. It's my choice. I can have as much stuff as I want in my life, so I need to do that. So that's my lesson today, that I'm gonna email my Spanish lessons, because hopefully I'm going to Mexico in April, hopefully. we'll see what happens. I'm putting it out there that it is going to happen. But yeah, that was just a little insight for you today. I hope you're all having a great day and a great week. It's pancake day here, so I'm excited for some pancakes. Pancakes are the best. I wish we had IHOP in the UK, because that would be ideal. Actually, where else did I have really good pancakes in America? I think the Chateau Marmont did really good pancakes too, so that's a bit completely different vibes. But hey, I've got so many different sides to me, and each side that I love. So like I said, you don't have to just be one way. There's so many different sides and so many different layers and depth. You know, there's depths to us. We're not just this shell, and we're not just how we look. We are so much more than that, and that is so important to me. That yeah, I enjoy wearing makeup, I enjoy wearing nice clothes, but that is just my outer shell, and that is part of my, like my tattoos, it's all just part of my personality, I guess. But what really counts is how you are inside, and how you treat other people, and how you treat yourself. So treat yourself like you would treat your best friend. Treat yourself with kindness and love. Self-love. Self-love club. Give me an email, jordanbonecoaching@gmail.com, if you'd like more info about the masterclass or even one-on-one coaching with me, because I'm opening my doors to one-on-one coaching. So if you'd like the information, send me an email. But yeah, I hope you have a great day, and I will speak to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Press the little notification bell, because everyone seems to say that now. I feel like I never knew that before. So yeah, take care. Speak to you soon.